Guys, hey, so the last video got cut. Oh well. Hopefully people know that we're here now. We're going to continue. We literally left off on the You Deserve Love card and that moment of like you moving on. Okay, so if you're looking for, yes, new live. So we're going to share this link on Twitter. If you're looking for part one, by the end of this video, or somehow if somebody could put the link in the chat box, I'll pin it. You can head over there. Definitely a sign. You deserve love. Yeah, it's like we were saying. I don't know where it cut off, but it's like, of course, this person's going to treat you differently. Like, of course, they're going to move back or move on. This person was like, practically, how do we say? They're all like this, like, and it's like, I don't know. So yeah, they moved back. They kind of like reacted and responded to your energy. It can also be. Now, for some of you, this person will miss you. I see that with the Saturn and Leo card as well. Some of you, they're definitely going to like kind of think back on their energy space here and sort of, try to better understand the conversation. Thank you so much, Sherry, for putting that link in. And yeah, there may be a moment here, and maybe that certain energy space has to pass so that you can recalibrate the energy in a way that is more appropriate so that they can actually realize what's going on, because they may be in this space of thinking like, oh, like I didn't really do something wrong, or they're not quite clicking with it. So yet again, if you're still looking for stack one of, if you're still looking for stack 1 through 4 and the beginning, this is the 5th stack, right? Yeah, then check out part 1, and that is pinned now. Thank you so much for your support here, you guys, in the chat. Let's get this actually as well in the bio box. Okay, now what's going on? Stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah, Saturn and Leo. This is when you're going to really see something transform here. Saturn and Leo. This is what I'm getting from the guides. Something will be kind of different about them. You're gonna realize like they're kind of like because something happened here. If you weren't tuned into part 1, but I really recommend watching the part 1 video. Again, link in the bio description box below. This person, their behavior was kind of out of line a little bit, like a little bit out of sorts, out of context. Grow young. It says, having Saturn and Leo, it says grow younger as you get older. I think this person's gonna kind of like so-called mature. Saturn and Leo. Let's see, in terms of timing, they may have an issue with so-called authority. I'm hearing it like this. So, and again, we talked more about his character in part 1. So sometime between 2005, 2007. Then we have that jumps, wow, all the way to 2034 to 2035. So yeah, you can like honestly probably wait a bit of time here with the milk in the bottle with the dude here. But they really need some sort of training. I'm hearing some kind of help here. Definitely some assistance. I feel this is like physical. This is one of those situations where I feel like spirit pulled you out, pulled you back, and like for reasons that are like kind of literal, like for the better, like in the physical 3D, because for some of you, unfortunately, I hope this is not the case, but there may be like a physical sort of, I mean, this is just, your guides aren't going to put you in a situation where there is any kind of risk, okay, for your safety, not at all. Love with the Phoenix. So spirit pulled you out, and do you feel like kind of empowered that spirit would pull you out of situations that are not for your highest good? And we do have an introduction to the concept of separation from an ascension standpoint in the first part of this video series. Let's jump in. Again, link in the bio description box for that. The sword and rose. Yeah, so this person was kind of misinterpreting maybe the way to love you. Like they were misinterpreting what was appropriate, what was considered right, what was considered romantic even. For some of you, they had a warped idea of what was romantic. Maybe it's like the different things they're watching. They're thinking that this is like okay to treat a woman like that. I'm hearing that as well. Or a man like that. Or this. There's something about the conditioning. I'm hearing that as well. They really need to move through that, and they will do that. I see that with the Sun in Taurus. And this is interestingly this season that we're in right now. There's something here that they're realizing I have to step away. Now I am kind of curious here what it is that they're sort of doing as we sort of segue, we'll say, into a period of sort of thinking back. Okay, I feel like Spirit pulled this person back and was like, you need to think about why it is that you're reacting like that, why it is that you are getting so insanely, I'm hearing also heated about something that is not really deserving of that much attention. I'm hearing as well in that way. And again, I feel like, and we mentioned this in part 1 of this stock, they kind of realize that like over time, like in retrospect, like felt kind of weird about why they let something get to them so far, like so deep, like so fast. Why did I sort of let that person also, you know, kind of get to me in that way? Like, why is it that I, you know, reacted so intensely? And I feel that they do sort of, they retrospectively are curious even with themselves. Now, Heart with a Key, the Grim Reaper, Sword and Rose. Yeah, I feel this is someone who just kind of gets volcanic even at times, like reactive. And again, we talked about this in part 1, so if you feel gotta spit, yet again, I see someone spitting on someone's backpack. Okay, this came through in the Sagittarius reading, Venus and Pisces, the Venus and Pisces. Now, for some of you, something about your relative. For smidgen of you, they may try to like kind of taint your image with a relative or something. It's like, it's not really going to be that big of a deal here. Heart-to-heart conversation. They just need to get their steam out. I see that someone's getting their steam out, but in the meantime, you're apart from this person. Now, there's something going on with the finances. I feel like other aspects in the areas of their life are going to get involved in this. Like, it's going to be reactive, it's going to be reflective. Maybe this person got weird with you, and then it's like now they're going to kind of get weird with others. I'm hearing that as well, but like from another vantage point, like how do we say, they treated you sideways, their career is going to also kind of go sideways. Their career is going to kind of, it's like it's going to mirror. Okay, so, and that came through another reading, I don't remember which sign, but it's kind of like if somebody treats you sort of badly, or they're treating their prospective lovers badly, or they're treating so-called like women badly, and they're thinking, oh, I'm okay, like I'll just like focus on my work now, I'll be fine. It's like their work is going to reflect that same energy, because it's not like you can really compartmentalize energy, right? And say, oh, you stay right there now, I'm going to treat my wife really sideways, and then I'm going to go to my boss and everything's going to be okay. No, especially not in this day and age where karma is reigning supreme when it comes to frequency shifting to the higher plane, okay, of light. We are ascending. So it's not going to happen that you are going to also just have a way, okay? Yeah, also with your words and with her. And that is partly as well because of what we accept and what we bring back into our story. And so in other words, if they feel like you're going to accept that vibration, then in a way they can continue with that vibration with you and also with others. So you kind of guide and teach this person and navigate their energy space and their ascension process by way of reacting and holding obviously a space of gratitude and appreciation for their good qualities, but then having the time to say, I'm seeing a pistachio here, having the time with yourself to say, I need to also see how this doesn't work for me. And, you know, so this is about you reorienting your attention and your energies and focusing again on you. I hear it like that. Stay optimistic, and definitely not trying to understand, like, why did that person turn into a radioactive monkey? Like, why did he would like throw like this weird object my way? I don't know. God forbid, love and light. But something came through a little strange there. And that was right when we cut the camera. Or the computer just turned the video off. Venus and Capricorn is going to be a major cycle as well. They likely have a lot of Capricorn, a lot of Leo. Capricorn, Saturn in shadow, over dependence on Saturn to feel secure. Cancer, for some of you, they may kind of sabotage or so-called destroy things that they actually love. They may even sort of, something about a Harley Davidson motorcycle again that's coming through, and that came through in the Dr. Phil reading with the Leo energy. It's like they may feel like being buff is like, you know, the breaking point that like also breaks the heart, but then makes it like come back together strongly. It's like, no, for some of you, this is where I think Spirit is saying that mantra has to be really kind of soiled out. We have twin flames in reverse as well. Like, there's no excuse, okay, to, yeah, it's not, yeah, because I think that they were kind of maybe in this headspace of like wanting to believe that they also maybe didn't have an anger management thing going on. I just hear it as anger management is so literal. Maybe they didn't want to believe that like they had something here that they needed to work on even with themselves, or that they want to believe that they were triggerable. I'm hearing it like this. But then at the same time, like they have a conditioning that sort of permits it, that kind of allows it. even encourages it. I mean, this is not appropriate. It could be the cultural thing. I don't know, but that's just no reason, no excuse. So, but for some of you, it's like some kind of fraternity upbringing or something where it's like permissible to like treat a woman kind of sideways. I don't know. No. Like I get like a man of the house kind of energy. It's like until you leave the house and it's the man and it's literally the house. And that's all that there is. And the woman is gone and she's not tolerating none of that. And so at that point, it's like, then it's like kind of a shocking moment. So seduction here. On top of you deserve love. I feel like they may observe you kind of moving on. And it's like, this reminds me of the Pisces reading where someone ran off and they were like the little twin flame coach. He was like hiding behind the deck of cards. And there she is. Like, I'm getting that energy coming through right here. That's Pisces May reading. That could be a theme running through here. So seduction here, you deserve love, and Sun and Cancer. It's like they're watching you, like taking your life back on. You're getting back on the road. You're getting back on the show. You're getting back on your show. I'm hearing that specifically. You're turning the wheels. You're not letting this turn the lights down in your life. And they're kind of like, whoa, there's something that, it even reminds me a smidgen of that reading, or was it an Astro Chat where it was really sort of like you let someone go and they just kept watching you. Do you guys remember that? And they're evolving. So photograph, they see something of you. It's maybe a photograph. It's like, whoa, like it's like you're like moving on. I'm hearing that with your life. Engagement ring, like you're not going to tolerate that. I'm hearing that. The Phoenix and date with heartbroken in reverse. So as you heal and as you ascend, like this is going to be a moment of sobriety for this person where they're just like, whoa, like this is actually not going to keep someone around in my life. Like if I act like that, if I treat her like that, then it's not going to be appropriate. I'm seeing a plastic bag here. It's not permissible. We have the Sun and Cancer. I feel like it's also a matter of like, they're watching you, okay, in terms of what you find attractive, Sun and Cancer. And so this reminds me of one of the readings. Which one was it? Where we were filming someone on the video on Google. Like we flipped the camera and someone was like, am I just an afterthought? Something like that. Anyways, if someone does remember that reading, if you can comment. Saturn and Leo, though, they have something about their father figure is not appropriate, and so they're going to need to really work through that conversation point here. And so maybe they didn't have a proper example of an empowered masculine energy, which it embraces the feminine and does not necessarily overpower it. So this is a bit of a question of a dominance energy, aggression, and like something about a subservient energy. It's like subserving energy. I don't know. Like there's no one above someone, I mean, there's no one above someone. There's no one who's going to also be below someone, and no one is going to be above. So they have trouble with that. Like they don't like that whole idea that someone could be above them, or that they would not be above someone. Like but it doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. Like, so they have to get out of that. I keep hearing like gorilla mentality. Let's go into our chakra. Sunglasses. Yeah, they're watching you move on fully. Like they're watching you sort of in a higher light, and they're just like, wow, how did that person just like honestly like also recuperate from that? And they're watching you sort of have a whole life before your eyes without looking back and thinking, what if that person, didn't mean that? What if that person is still in love with me? Like, you're not here for that because that behavior was inappropriate. So it's about having like a really clear idea of also who you are. No matter how someone treats you, you don't change. Your value doesn't change. Your worth doesn't change. You continue on your way, and you're very powerful. But you don't have to overpower someone in order to embrace it, and that's what they're learning from you. So this is a shifting of masculine and actually feminine, because they need to get more into the feminine energy to really fully step into their masculine in the true sense, in an empowered way. So they may go through a period of being around a lot of energies that are going to be reminding them of this very concept. What does it mean to be truly empathic? What does it mean to be truly understanding? What does it mean to be truly, thinking like, how is it that that person would feel if I were to treat them like that? And to be receptive to how people may feel about my behavior or my actions. So this is a need to slow down. And maybe until a certain point, this person was just getting away with stuff, just doing stuff in the way that they wanted to, just acting and just reacting. And that needed to come to an absolute standstill standstill and halt. And now what's happening is that you are moving on in your life. You, if anything, or possibly you continue to hold the vibration of feminine and masculine. And maybe this person here is, so, but I feel you're going to be held at a distance. This reminds me of the reading for Capricorn with the Queen of Wands that sat next to the Devil, and then the Queen of Wands pulled back, and she got pulled back by her guides. You guys remember that? Yes. And so he needs to purge this frequency, absolutely, until there could be anything even remotely close to the idea or the concept of children. I'm also hearing that. I think that came through in that reading as well. So for some of you, there's something strange going on. I'm hearing torture. Like no. So not enough. Okay. For some of you, someone pulled you out of this conversation. Maybe it was like in the nick of time. Like it was just really like, yeah. And I think they were even embarrassed because of that. Like, wow, they had to pull me out of that combo. Healing heart, not enough. I see rain on someone's face, not enough in reverse. Like, I think at first, though, I said not enough twice. Not today in reverse, not enough for bright. I think, like, you were maybe shocked, like, when this happened. Or, there's a little bit of, like, a haze in the moment. It's like, whoa, I don't realize that. Yeah, but then you realize over time, like, I'm glad I got pulled out of that. So let's move into the next energies. But I do feel like you will have some sort of, this person is going to shape the fuck up with stay optimistic about your love life. Here, sitting up top, Venus and Capricorn. During Venus and Capricorn season, most likely there's going to be something here that someone just comes through. They maybe want to apologize. They want to give you a gift. They want to give you an offering, something here. Yeah, they're going to change really the name of the game even, and just say, hey, like, they may even like scale it way back and say, I just want to like kind of just, say hi and bye. Like, I just want to be friends or whatever. Or I just want to just kind of, know you formally. I'm hearing, I don't know you. I'm hearing that I want to know your name. I'm hearing your first name only. Like, they don't want to impose on you. And if this person in any capacity was like kind of aggressive with you, okay, like, I feel like they like really, 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 they're going to communicate differently. So that's clear. Like, they're going to understand like how they also, want to see you, like, not as the subservient, like, woman for some of you. This is for some. And maybe they were taking advantage. Like, you were being very kind and you were being very like sweet. And then comes the time where like their behavior kind of gets you to snap out of that as well. And so now they realize that they are not going to be dominant in the connection, and they have to be okay with that. Otherwise they cannot come back into the connection. So this is a good thing. I mean, ultimately it's a good sign. It's like, we need balance. Good thing. Yeah. I mean, he should be gone for how long, however long he needs to be gone, to really understand like why it is that he wanted to eat corn instead of bread. It's like he's going to like boarding school, but like I'm here with a breath sterilizer. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe something got out of hand. Okay, the sword in the rose. Either it was something of a substance or it was something of the physical, like something, but even about, for smidgen of you, this was, it was something about, it's just, aggressive energy, just period. So take it as you will. I'm hearing since you begun. Yeah, they really remember you. Like, they're thinking a lot about you. They're like, man, we could have had that moment, like honeymoon. They really appreciate the times that you did have, like Jupiter and Cap. Especially something could have gone down during a certain season of Jupiter and Cap. Like, they're really thinking back on that. They really miss it. They really miss you. Some of you may even have overlap, but with your friends, your friend circles. Something about your friends. It's like now it's separated. It's like they don't like that. They want to be like back in your good graces. Maybe somebody here like unfollowed someone. It's like they want to be friends again, kind of vibe. Or maybe they just like like you're not giving them as much attention anymore. You're just not engaging. Sun in Aries. Yeah, this is almost even someone who like kind of turn. It's like I see like a little bit of like a puppy turning on their owner kind of vibe. It's like I want to be like independent. It's like, okay, you can be independent, but just don't say it like that. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Okay, so what else? I think that's about it. What do they want to say to you? One more note. Let's get a card. Even reminds me a smidgen of the beginning of that reading. I think it was what's going to happen between you and this person the next 10 days. And like someone wanted to talk, but they were mute. Like they were like, but they wanted to say, I love you or something. It was like the kid who was hitting the dog instead of petting him. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Yeah, this person's really going to realize. I mean, because you're also like a shining example for this person. And I feel like the things they miss, like what runs through their head was like the gentle times you had together, the gentle touch you had with them, the gentleness. They are realized, but that's good because they realize that that exists. And so maybe they did not have that maybe from a young age. They did not have, all they knew maybe was, resistance and friction. So they're changing their love language. Yeah, and so they don't need to be mean to the one they love. I'm going to get a snack here really quickly, guys. Give me just a quick sec here. Yeah, they realize also, guys, like, they may have pulled themselves away. Like, they need to be gentle with the one they love, and they realize that they're not going to be able to be with you in the long term if they're going to keep that behavior up. Give me a sec, guys. Okay, guys, give me a sec. Really quickly. Okay. So, I feel like overall for this stack, this is one of the moments in so-called separation where we see this is very literal. The separation is very much literal and divinely guided and kind of immediate and kind of sudden, where spirit comes in and really separates you, and maybe actually actual friends and family, for example, as well. And let's clear up the drama. This is something though that yeah, it will heal over time. So let's get into the next stack. Clear throat chakra. Let's get into the next conversation here. We do have soulmate in the theme as well. And yeah, they may appreciate you from afar, for example. That might be a way that they also learn. Next stack. One factor that you may be able to differentiate for that stack in particular is that you guys have very different so-called families or upbringings. That might be something. Okay. Like maybe you actually talked about that. Maybe they told you, for example. Next stack, stack 6. I look for you everywhere. Oh, you know what? Let's really quickly get a number there. We have the number 6. And I feel this person may have like a shy side to them. We have the number 1. The number 4. Okay. Can we get... planet, Jupiter, and the sun. So yeah, this is about the fire energy. Having the, yeah, we talked about that earlier. Okay, look at part 1 for the rest of this video. I look for you everywhere in reverse. What is going on with this person, the separation? What is going on? Thank you so much, everybody here, for tuning in as well. Let's clear the throat chakra. Something immediately for some of you guys. Was not going to work, and you know it. I'm hearing that. Let's clear the throat chakra. Someone here is very academic, or something about academics. Something even about religion. I hear that. Maybe like you met someone. There was something about like someone's belief system. Something like I feel someone kind of knew something from the start. We have finances and career. Yeah, or someone was really focused on the career and they knew they weren't able to like entertain something here. There was something kind of incompatible, so-called, or there was something with the social groups. But then my question is, why are we at this reading? If you have moved on, if it is so-called over. Ace of Pentacles, right. Some of you, like, someone had trouble maybe admitting that they did see value in this space, like, because it was sort of like going, it was incongruent with the rest of the things they were doing in their life. Queen of Torches in reverse, High Priestess. There may even be a little bit of like a taboo here, or like a feeling of shame, shamefulness, hopefully not. Prince of Cups upright. Someone thought someone is also too good to be true. I almost get a little bit of an energy of like, I'm going to let you go before like you let me go, because I realize that this is not, it's like someone's not strong enough to fight for this. And it's because of the program conditioning energy here, definitely. 9 of Cups in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse. Something was underwhelming. The Phoenix in reverse. Someone felt like someone just gave up on something. Runner upright, Photograph in reverse. For some of you, someone left the story hanging. Reminds me a little bit of the Virgo in, I think it was the 4th stack, where it's like you kind of didn't close the door. It's because they know that there's obviously something here. I'm hearing that as well. There's more to the story. Like, it's obviously not over. Can we be like clear on that? I'm hearing that keys on a ring. Like, maybe someone here is frustrated because they feel they're giving them mixed signals. I'm hearing Selene, girl talk, paradise. Maybe they're even acting like the part of the relationship is more like financial or physical. Like, they changed the vibration because of something very particular. For a smidgen of you, somebody may have an addiction, and they knew that this person would not be compatible with it. So, okay, no, I don't know if they communicate. I don't think this is like obvious. It may be for some. I mean, the way you'll know is like this person kind of told you, hey, like, so yeah, due to this. But I don't think they gave an option. But they're still in your life. So it's like, and the moment was just like that. Frozen in midair, karmic relationship. I feel like two people are frozen in a movie scene. It's like, what? Someone knew that they wouldn't be able to also say no to this, so they left it at a very weird place. For some of you, somebody is not brave. Coffin in reverse. They left something sitting like, we'll never know, like, if the coffin is actually closed and there's someone in it. Okay, I'm gonna put the dirt on it. It's like, this person has closure issues, I think, in general. They got a lot of maybe Libra, Virgo. It's like, where is yeah, we got a good runner on our hands. It's like runner upright, photograph in reverse. It's like he left the coffin kind of like was like the wrong name and number on it. I'm even hearing that. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, is he a Roman or is he a Greek? I'm hearing that. Someone, maybe, I don't even know why. They're trying to verify someone. It's like, is he even... I feel like he even let, like, the mummy free. It's like from the coffin, he's like, run. It's like they're going to come looking for you. Run. It's like... This is weird. This is weird. Maybe they feel, this could be a metaphor, but they felt like you were going to come after them, something like this, or that you were going to like kind of like ask them like why you're not with me, or like what's going on, engagement ring. It's like, very selfish, this behavior. For some of you, that's how the only way you'll be able to interpret it is that this is extremely selfish. But this is part of the lesson, right? This is their energy that they will experience the karmic backlash reaction to that. You can never run away from things. You can confront them, but you cannot run away from them. Seduction upright on the coffin in reverse. Now you're going to be, it's me and you. I'm hearing that. Seduction upright, coffin in reverse. This is them. I mean, if it's not going to be an actual, let's say, counterpart that comes in to show them that this is not appropriate, it's going to be their nightmares. I'm hearing that. Their thoughts, their fears. They won't be able to forget you. I'm hearing that. This is part of the karma. Queen of Torches in reverse. For a small number of, if they try to move on and find someone like you, but within the parameters of their so-called religion, their so-called culture, their so-called school, they will not be able to. And they're going to be haunted by the image, the thought, the vision of you, and ultimately the lack of their bravery. We have here abundance upright. It's kind of like, too bad, yeah. Wow, you let go. You let go of me because we went to different high schools. I'm even hearing them. I mean, this is ridiculous. It could be a metaphor, like axe upright on abundance. Like you kind of just you sabotaged it. You sabotaged it. I'm hearing that. Axe on abundance. Something about religion, no question. The snake, abundance axe. For a small number of you, they have someone here who will like judge you or whatever, and so they're not being brave. No respect for that. I'm sorry. I'm hearing that. I have no respect. For a smidgen of you, like they're totally prejudiced. I'm sorry, but yeah. person is prejudiced. Venus and Jupiter. They want to keep a good eye with everyone. So you lost a real catch. We have South Node Saturn. It's like over time they're going to realize that, like, wait, like, see someone kind of sniffling, like, it can't be. Is it for real? Well, okay. For some of you, this reminds me of the Astro Chat where, like, someone was getting their karma. Something about the dungeon. Like, someone, yeah, let's clear it. They're going to have a nightmare for some of you. It's a nightmare. And they're not going to be, and that could be a metaphor. It's like, no, like, this can't be. Coffee cup engagement ring. Now they're, like, stuck with, like, I don't know. Even reminds me of another reading we did where someone was going to be in purgatorium kind of vibe with the Venus and Capricorn card that came through. You guys remember that? I'm hearing this is not going to work out. Whatever they think they're moving on to, running away from you with, no. And they're going to be stuck, and it's going to be scary for them. I see that. Like, in whatever that storyline is, like, they're going to feel like whatever they thought they were going to feel with you, they're going to feel really with that person. So they're going to realize, like, damn, wow, I could have just evaded, like, all this karma. Like, could have evaded this whole situation by just being with her, just by showing up and being her story. I'm hearing being by her side. I'm hearing a song by Sade. By your side. If I could be a by side, baby. Like, you could have saved him even for, it's like, but that's the karma. They have to realize, you know, yeah. I think honestly, had they known, this is the karmic point, is that they probably would not have entertained that over there. Mm-hmm. So now what? It's like, yeah, now it's like they got to realize that they should have also heeded their personal intuition, not the opinions of also other people. Because there is a cultural factor here, but they are not their culture. They have to remember that. That's a human conditioning conversation, right, that we're having here on planet Earth is culture. This is a matter of being brave, independent, honest, and saying, I don't give a fuck what anybody else says about who they think I should be. I'm not afraid. What is the worst case scenario? I will sit on their log and tell my story still as it were the treat. Let's clear it. Okay, so yeah, for some of you, let's go into the chakra. Yeah, that's very powerful, guys. Bro, yes. And this, I feel like that's your energy. That's your energy. And so, because usually it is inverse, right? We'll say they really maybe actually respected you for that, and they didn't ever want to say, like, I don't respect you for that. They never wanted to say, like, oh yeah, I think, like, you're not a good person, or you're not right, or there's something wrong with you. It's just because they knew that you were really right. You guys, really, when it came to balancing at least this part of your conversation, like, that you're very much sort of open-minded. Okay, this is a clue to know that this is you. That you're open-minded, you don't judge people. Okay, you're not prejudiced. This person knew in their heart that you were the real deal, but they could not bring it upon themselves. And so this person is very shady. I'm hearing that as well with the seduction card and the Phoenix. I see them, like, it's like they kind of, like, want, like, I'm hearing money deals. I'm hearing that they kind of, they lost, I feel like they lost you. They lost the real you. I hear that. They lost the real deal, truly. And it reminds me of the Scorpio reading. Someone's losing the jackpot here. Cupid's arrow ascending, yeah. So, and they may try to, like, still flirt with you and, like, but I think in your heart space, like, because you're a real person. Like, you realize when someone is not being real, and then that can only go so far. And until, yeah, let's go. Crown chakra activation. I feel like you are having an ascension here, definitely, during this particular moment of, like, even if it's, like, just, I'm just not really attracted. I'm hearing that. I'm not feeling, like, turned on, because you're questioning, like, why is this person also holding you back and, like, resisting the connection? Why is this person resisting you? And you may feel that there is a little bit of, like, a weird prejudice energy here for some of you, where it's like, are they treating me differently because of XYZ? It's like, yeah, but it's not because, well, it can be, but not for everybody. It's like, let's back around. You don't want to believe this about this person. It's like, because you're not like that. It's like, I would never, you know. So yeah. This is someone who, like, fake smile. It's like something like that. But, like, just someone that is on their team, but, like, who they don't really want to play with. I'm hearing that cassette. Really? Yeah, they got no backbone for some of you. They got no backbone. This slimy, shady energy here with the seduction card. I just keep seeing that. Like, if they think someone can, like, get them ahead, it's like, this is sickening. They have no morals. For some of you, they have no backbone. For a smidgen of you, that's maybe how they're starting to feel. They're starting to feel like, wow, I'm just, like, honestly, like, oh yeah, I'm just trying to, like, they're feeling shady. Yeah. I see somebody here, possibly Aquarius or Virgo rising. Something strong, Virgo, strong Aquarius. A little bit lean body type, a little tall, lean. Maybe even, yeah, they're kind of like, I don't want to say they're shrimpy, but like there's a little bit of a shrimpy-ish energy here. Love and light to everyone, seduction. That doesn't mean that that's not attractive. It's just the energy. But mixed with all these other factors of the lack of bravery, it really has quite a bit of a tinge. Yeah, I see like I'm hearing a yeah, I'm seeing like a mouse, like his mustache is twitching. Let's clear it. His little like whiskers. It's like he even knows something's wrong. Let's clear it. This, yeah, he knows something's wrong about himself even. Let's clear it. This snake twin flames. For some of you, this person is being pawned by another person and they're feeling very sickening. I'm hearing they feel sick about their own behavior. They don't like this. Coffin reverse. They may have to start from ground zero. They have to clear everything off the table and come back to square one with you. Ascending upright, beneath seduction upright. Yeah, it's just not going to work like that. So I feel like though, if this person, yeah, they were a flirt. Maybe they even were flirting with you without really having the morals up front first, and like they feel like you're the real deal and they're fake. I'm hearing that engagement ring. They feel fake. We have twin flames leading out with the snake and cassette. They feel like you're, you know, just like really clear on something and they're not. It's like, but in the way of like, it's so obvious. You can't even negotiate it, but then they don't even know how to handle that. They don't even know how to like somehow, yeah. So this is a problem. Not today. There may be very like, I'm busy. Like I'm really at work right now and I'm really doing these very like real things right now. It's like, but you're not doing even holiday gift wrapping, gift shopping. Let's go date on not today. I keep hearing they wanted to make friends to like kind of like climb the social ladder even. Maybe that's what they're doing in general. For some of you, they wanted you are not going to tolerate that. Maybe even you said like, excuse me, hello. Are you doing that while we're also still a thing? Because I'm not going to be here. No. And like, you knew that. And like, they knew that. And like, now it's like they're insecure and they feel like you think something about them and that you know something about that. It's like, now they feel like you disgraced their reputation a little bit. It's like, now they need to like, put a pause on it. It's like, get a little bit cowboy in the saloon with you, like hand in the belt, like kind of like, I'm here a Cherokee Indian. And then like kind of leave the situation and then come back. Let's go and throw a chakra down the back. They're embarrassed. Yeah, that you saw something as well. The Grim Reaper talking, they feel you judge them, and they actually respond like this because they actually really respect you. Okay, it's like she sees like my hand in my pants. I'm hearing with my mannerisms, my man with not my man, my man. Let's go. He feels like kind of young. I'm hearing that. Very foolish. I'm hearing that. Yeah. It's like, but then it's like if he didn't care about you, he wouldn't react. It's like, I don't care. You can see whatever you want. It's like, but because of the care that he has for this connection as well, like he doesn't want to destroy it. So, but then he just ran away. This is for some of you. This is for some of you. Let's go. But like, it's ironic because like you may bump into this person, like you see them. It's like for some of you, like it's like weird. Like you see them. It's like you both circulate in the same roundabout. Are we frozen? Are we okay? It's like, no, but the look is for some of you on both of our faces when we see each other. It's like for some of you, maybe you see them in the frozen fish aisle in the supermarket. It's like, what are you having for dinner? Yeah. Universe in reverse. I don't know. Someone like was weird. They just kind of like let a certain conversation slide. They're acting like they're too good. It's like one of those people, guys. I'm really sorry. Like, this is someone very like kind of slimy, loving light, but like they would pretend to kind of not even like know you anymore because you kind of are like a different person, like extremely prejudiced and extremely close-minded. And no. And so this person does not have the higher frequency vibration of being truly open to love, true love, that is about like not looking at the person as who they are in society. You know what I'm saying? They're not, yeah. So they're kind of like, I see them like getting all like prim and proper, pretending like they have their whole own life. Like, this is sickening. It's disturbing because I feel like they kind of want to be their own person, but like you also kind of like made them. I'm hearing, how do we say this? You know what I'm saying? Like they think they can just pretend like they don't know you and like forget that or anything. It's like you really, yeah, nah. They knew this was hurtful as well, and this is a huge disappointment. Because it tells you like their values. I mean, fuck the romance. It tells you about their values. It tells you about, you know, what they're willing to also like really you know, move on the basis of in their life, like what guides them, what their standard is, you know, who they respect. And honestly, it got to the point where you felt kind of embarrassed that they actually even liked you, that they were even fucking like love and light, but because you're just like, well, do I give off the image that I'm a fake ass person? It's like, for some of you, that's what I feel you were feeling, possibly. Ten of Swords, a bright Four of Cups in reverse. You started to really, it flipped. It's like, I don't want them to be a try. I don't want, no. It's like you wanted their energy field as far away as possible, actually. You didn't want to even associate with them at all anymore. You don't want maybe your business or anything to be associated with this person. It's like, get off of me, okay? Get out. No, get out. It's like you want to be prejudiced. I don't know. So there's a moment like you wanted to also like protect the assets of like another munchkin in the wild outback. It's like, and you sacrificed our story. This is like a classic. They're a piece of shit. We said it before. We said this before we pulled the devil preceding the death card, preceding the Hierophant reverse. This is someone who needs to learn how to look at human beings as human beings, not as objects, not as a valued worth. This person, they like to clean up. I see they dress with like a little messenger bag. They, let's get down on his details. They like to wear like a very particular outfit that looks really sort of neat and tidy. This is someone who likes to run off and think like they can totally avoid you. They are complete, guys. Let's backtrack. They are something about the crown chakra. It's like an apple someone ate out of and just like kind of left sitting. It's like they got something in their aura definitely hanging out there. The devil here upright. In other words, they're not. This is sad. It's not a good thing. It's not impressive. It's not cute. You know, it's not high collared. It's actually disgraceful. Okay, like honestly, because they believe that they can still persist with still. It's like someone who is. I hate to say this, but it's like a hit and run energy. How can you go to bed at night thinking that you know you are saving grace? Maybe they're even religious. I'm so sorry. How can you do that to someone? I'm hearing fuck you, man. Fuck you. No, there's a moment. Pardon my French. But all those letters are capitalized. Okay, in that way, you know what I'm saying? There's a moment. No. You're not Roman. You're fucking not Roman. And I would never want to have anything to do with you. The fact that you literally just did that proves to me that this was really a good move. Also of mine. Maybe you tested this person. Maybe something happened here. Maybe you gave them an ultimate. Whatever it was. They proved their true colors. They said it the way they really meant it. I'm hearing that as well at a certain point. And you took it. And you took it for what it is. King of Cups in reverse. Totally manipulative type of person trying to be in the sense, but with their own heart, you know, where they say, oh, I can like honestly love someone and then let go. It's like, I see them walking away. They're like trying to say yes, but their head is going no as they're backing up. They're fucked. They're shit out of luck. And this person is going to lose everything under their name that has anything to do with the premise of power, control, and reputation because they abuse that. And they try to obtain that. Okay. Yeah. Through also the innocent. Okay. The innocent and the innocence of your story. I heard it as well in the way they wanted to take advantage. Oh my God. The Queen of Cups upright at the base of the devil that mirrors the King of Cups in reverse. This person will spend a whole lifetime waiting for you. I see it like that. And there's just nothing more to it. I'm so sorry. in another person maybe. And this will be the kind of thing where you will be that person they go to, and this is not a good thing necessarily, okay, but they will, it's like anyone they come into contact with, it's like, why can't you be more like this? It's like, why can't you be more like, and that's the irony. It's like they wanted to be with so-called someone who they could sort of say, well, is so-called perfect, okay, like, oh, their religion, oh, they're this, oh, they're that, and then at the end of the day, when they so-called have that person will never amount to, will never embody the passion that you did with them, and that will feel like a huge void. Also in their pocket, I'm hearing that with the devil up right up top, the Queen of Cups. They don't realize what they missed out on. They don't realize what they're lacking in their life. This person is very shallow and they're very much unevolved spiritually. So they have no morals really, okay? And they don't really know what love is. So I think you did a good thing, okay, with your higher self to step out of the situation. And we do will ourselves in and out of situations that are, ripe for change. 8 of Torches are bright that we know are not good for our higher self. So for some of you, oh no, this needed to happen with the Empress in reverse and the 8 of Wands of bright. They're also sexist. Okay. On top of all of that, thinking that, but I think this extends to almost anything. I mean, honestly, this person may be kind of like it's only for their benefit kind of vibe. It's only for their good, like, because they're running away from the true success. So in doing that, this person is a runner, but not with you. It's with themselves. It's with what they feel they can actually achieve, because they are cloaked. I hear that. They're not guided. So they're in the dark. Yes, the moon. Lovers in reverse. This person has also something they're very guilty about. So we're going to clear it and we're going to let them move on their way. So give thanks to your story that you are evolved and that you do know how to treat people right, and that you are going to move into karma that is going to be reciprocal, and where you are feeling things are balanced. In other words, this person will be experiencing, so take it as you will, karmic rebalance and karmic reverberation. And it's just going to be like that. They're not going to understand where it's coming from, what's going on, but because they're not willing to acknowledge and admit that there is also a higher force in being at play. For some of you, they may not. Let's clear it. We don't have time. So this might have been something that, you will understand. You will understand, and honestly, I feel like you will understand and you will run away. I see it like this. Like the minute that you really see it, like if someone is willing to, for some of you, maybe even like step away, ghost you, or even like you will realize that they're kind of prejudiced or whatever or whatnot, like you will be so happy to move on. It's one of those moments, like I definitely don't want to be with someone like that. Something like this, like, I'm hearing Drake. I don't know. Let's get really quickly on any shifting transitions. Ooh, throat chakra. Yeah, but even from the get-go, like I feel something was really strange, like Jupiter and Cancer. Something is off. I think something's going on with their health as well. They got something going on with their health. That's not looking good. Okay, whatever that is. So I think it's a good thing that you're stepping away. Sun in Pisces. These are going to be major shifting moments. Let's clear it. Sun in Pisces, Sun in Aquarius. Something about the friend circles. Okay, something about a move, their house, something is going to change. For some of you, the karma here is unreal. I'm seeing a house on fire. I'm seeing something with the health. I'm seeing something growing, something really growing there. I don't know what that's linked to here for everybody, but something not going really well. Yeah. Retreat. This is the type of energy where I think like if you're highly evolved, you will smell this energy, and when you really smell it, like when the doors are closed and you're alone with this person for a minute, it's like you have to get out of there. It's something like that. And if that's not the case, then maybe check out another stack, or there could be some other insights or energies. Of course, this is right. Yeah, we're talking a general message. Okay. You may like see this person with someone else, Sun in Aquarius, but oh my God, they're going to have something they can't let go of. For some of you, there's something physical going on. They may even have like something physical going on. Yeah, something like some kind of physical thing. For some of you, it's something with the genitalia. I'm seeing here, I look in the crab there with the sun and Jupiter. So let's clear it. Now, Sun in Pisces. And here's the thing, like spirit is watching over you. When they pull you away from someone, trust spirit. It's about faith. And when you are feeling that, yeah, separation is uncomfortable, oftentimes as well, it's a matter of navigating you to your higher self and saying, I have faith in that whatever's meant and best for me and all will happen. I don't need to like fear and feel bad that something has been so called pulled to the side. This is something that we touched on in the beginning of part 1 of this video series. So link to the back box below for that if you want more on that beginning of the video. Sun in Aquarius. Yeah, something quickly. Someone pulled someone out quickly. Now, Sun in Aquarius. You may see something, hear something, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. Just move on. This is not, yeah. Now, Venus in Taurus. Getting to know each other in reverse. Yeah, you may even start selling something, releasing something, just getting rid of something. You may even do a, yeah. Okay, new love. I see you not wanting really. You may move into another relationship, another connection actually, and then at that point you want to like really clear out this conversation. And this reminds me of the Scorpio reading. I'm seeing a croissant here. I'm hearing with apricot filling for some of you. I'm hearing parliament. I'm hearing parlement, but I'm hearing like French. Parlement. I don't know. Okay. Parlement. Yeah. Now there's something you want to clear something. Absolutely, like move everything, clear. You just got to get maybe like your life kind of separate here. For some of you, this is remind me of the Scorpio reading where you have another suitor and at that point, like you love this person so much, like you don't want any association. So you just kind of have absolute boundaries. You change your number kind of vibe. You don't want anything to do with the past conversation. Now, new love, Jupiter and Aries. And then so during Jupiter and Aries, most likely you're going to be finding, I feel spirit is encouraging this as more like your story, your movement forward, your shift forward. Release your ex on Saturn and Scorpio. You're going to have to absolutely, maybe even publicly come forward. This person may say like you guys are together, that you're a thing. You're going to have to absolutely like just, especially if you met this person during Saturn and Scorpio, something is going to have to be like turned inside out. Let's get here a number, a little bit more on this person so that you can be for certain. Let's get a number. Yeah, something quickly. It's like you have to just move away, move out of the environment even. If you're physical with them, you may want to do like a checkup number 2 and 12 and number 7 and 1. So for small number, this person was doing like threesome stuff. I think like you want to check on you, do like a blood test, maybe something like that. If you're physical with this person, it's just a side note. Okay. 1, 6. And then 1, 2 ones. So, okay. I'm hearing 212. That could be part of their phone number. Let's get really quickly on this person. Like some of their actual placements that right there wanted to come through. This is Venus in Virgo. Okay. Let's get a little bit further here. Mars in Aquarius. Something didn't add up. The minute you met them, I hear that. Venus in Scorp. Moon in Gemini, Moon in Sag. Something didn't make sense. And I feel like spirit pulled you away. Maybe it could have been before. Okay. Yeah. This situation here, if this was physical. Yeah. So just, know that if you're not interacting with this person, there's definitely a reason. It's for your higher good. Let's move forward here a little bit further. Venus and Cap. Let's get into it in terms of, I want to get specifically, they may even have to operate under the grid. I see that. We have Saturn in Taurus, Saturn in the 2nd house, Sun in Aries, or Sun even in the 8th. I'm hearing that, or Sun more in the 1st even. We have Saturn in Leo. We have here Venus and Capricorn again popping out. Venus and Pisces. Jupiter in Sag, or Jupiter in the 9th, Venus in Leo, Sun in Virgo, or Sun in the 6th, Sun in Sag, or Sun in the 9th. One more here. Let's get one more here. Oh, a few more. Moon in Libra, Mars in Leo, Sun in Taurus. I think from the get-go you felt something was not right. Moon in Pisces. Moon in Pisces, Jupiter in Gemini, Venus in Libra, Jupiter in Virgo, Mercury in Libra, Sun in Gemini. This is almost all, yeah. This could be all the people they're fucking. I'm here. Oh God. Like all the people that they're with. Mars in Virgo, Mercury in Capricorn. This reminds me of the reading where it's like, if you knew the outcome or the answer to the situation, like, what would you do? Where would you go? It's like, what would happen, I think, or what would your reaction be? It was one of those stacks. Feel free to check that stack out. That reading out. Sun in Cancer, if you want further insights. I mean, for some of you, this was a long time ago. Some of you, they have a missing tooth or something about that. You met them, something weird. So let's continue. Let's clear it on the back. Let's clear it on the back. They could be a little bit older as well. I see that. Let's clear it. Let's get some letter charms. If there's something physical, we got C-U-T, cut. I'm hearing cut and dry. It says D, cut. E, something right off the bat, you guys. I'm just hearing again. Something about their haircut, even. I don't know. Something right off the bat was not working. E-A-R, ear. Something about E-R as well, possibly. I'm hearing in the air. I'm hearing ear, year. Oh, shoot. Yeah, something was weird even at the dinner table. I don't know, guys. We have a U, U-I-O, and an A. Yeah, they did not answer certain questions for you. You were like, excuse me, hello. Can you tell me clearly what's... If there's something going on, Spirit, when it comes to the health, someone here who has let's clear it, something going on with the health. T-E-L makes me think of telephone. They may be talking to you through an alias. I'm hearing yellow. It's like they're talking to you through an alias. Tell, N. Yeah, for something they're operating through an alias with you. I and an I. They didn't want to talk to you via their real name. I'm hearing alias here, so take it as you will. They're operating, yeah. So let's move into the next sign. The next stack. Let's go. We also have 10. And we have 9. Tile, also spelled out there. You maybe met them. Something was creepy. Something was, yeah. Let's clear it. Okay. Let's move into the next stack. I would definitely do a cleanse. I couldn't let you get close to me. You know what? Let's get a quick message from them here. They want to say, I bury myself in work to forget you. We need to let each other go. They know that something's not right, possibly even with their health. I couldn't let you get close to me. Let's clear. But I would just be aware if that person's still hanging around you or still talking or even, I mean, sharing drinks. Let's clear it. Let's clear it on the back. I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, they got an entity. You can fuck off. Okay, I'm hearing that. No. You got to be clear because they may try to come through on an auric level. You got to clear them. Do clear auric clearing. I couldn't let you get close to me. What's going on? Because they may have resentment. I'm hearing that. So you got to clear it. I hear that again. Retraction. Someone doesn't know why something ended. They're like really confused. I'm hearing why. Why would they walk away? I almost see like a forensic analysis here, energy. Like, well, I don't understand like why they would like say, great to meet you, shake my hand, and then like move far away, like within minutes, even practically, from where we stood a minute ago together. Moon and Taurus. Oh, yeah. Okay. They have 2 conversations. I'm sorry, dear, but it is. And it's good to know that they were acting weird enough for you to be at this reading to feel like there is separation, because you don't deserve to be in the middle. Okay, as a Siderella, Jupiter and Cancer, something didn't add up, and it was true. It was true. And so, but for some of you here, Sun in Leo, Mercury in Taurus, Jupiter in Cancer, there's something that you realize, something about the pool, a pool. I don't know. That could also be the last deck I'm hearing that. There could be an overlap between this deck and that deck. Moon and Leo, Mercury, you got to clear something out. You got to square something away. Something didn't add up. You're like, why would they For some of you, these people are even friends. I don't know what that's about. It's like, I see that you maybe even I see something really phallic here. Really phallic looking. Like, you hooked up with 2 people. They were sisters. I mean, I don't know. They're friends or something like this. I don't know. Let's clear the energy. Jupiter in Libra. All right. Moon in Scorpio. Okay. Your spirit guides are like, listen, for you to really hit the next level of your ascension, definitely got to clear this conversation here that's happening right now with this person, because they are not definitely anytime soon going to be giving you also what you need, and they know it and you know it. And so for some of you, I would really say, like, this is a good sign that this split, if it did split, and because they're not giving you the attention you deserve, you feel like maybe their attention is somewhere else. And I do think that if you feel that way, that it is the case. With give your relationship a chance, getting to know each other, attraction, it is safe for you to love, passion on Jupiter and Cancer. No, it didn't add up, because like one minute they were acting like they wanted to be like, they wanted to hold your golf ball for you, your golf stick, your golf cart. They wanted to like, this is silly. And then the next minute it's like, no, so you don't deserve this and they don't deserve you. Okay, so let's continue. Palm tree, the sword and rose. No, yeah. So it's about like looking at the timing, the timeline of the behavior, and why suddenly something, this is not your lifetime partner. And Spirit wants you to just get really clear on that. Not at all. The snake in the theme. We got to be honest here, you guys. This is not at all your lifetime partner. If you chose to stack, this person is not a good influence. I feel even on like other people. Let's clear it. Like, they're the person who's like the broski who tells like, I don't even know, guys. I'm hearing sister wives. What is that about? No. They're definitely, this may even be a friend of someone. I don't know. Okay, let's continue. Let's get a card for the transformation and growth. I feel you had a hard moment here. You were like, what happened? It's like you were very sad, very hurt, very lonely. Like, no. Okay, Jupiter and Leo in the theme. This person is they're not even the trash. They're the trash chute. Okay, so let's clear that. Yeah, this is not going to be for you. And I see your spirit guides like wiping your tears away. Okay, they got a good hand on your cheek. And they're going to be there all night if they need to make sure that ascending. How did that? You guys saw that, right? This card is in a separate deck, technically. It popped out while we were shuffling the tarot deck. You deserve a lot more, okay? 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Saturn in Aries in reverse. The 7 of Swords in reverse on the Saturn in Leo upright. The Morning in reverse on Moon and Sag upright. This person totally took you for granted. Doesn't deserve your love. Not 5 Pentacles in reverse. Moon in Libra upright. This person has no morals, guys. They're not at all for you. I just keep hearing that. King of Torches upright. And I mean, hey, it's very different. If you have no morals, like maybe you wouldn't evolve to the point where you would want to resurrect out of this. And I feel that we do resurrect ourselves out of certain conversations. Maybe our ego doesn't understand at a certain point, or our heart doesn't realize at a certain point. It's like, but I care about them. But that's not where your heart space is really, really at when it is orchestrated with the balance space of your chakras, right, in entirety. So in other words, like your crown chakra wasn't vibing with what your heart chakra was saying. And in moments like that, especially when we have very karmic points in time with certain transitions here, okay, like around the full moon, especially eclipse and so on, you are going to purge what doesn't fit. So this is a matter of like you having maybe stepped out of this, you maybe realized, okay, but and you're going to realize more over time. Yeah. And it's going to be good. Like over time, let's go down the rest of the body. You're going to get it better and better and better. It's not going to be like, I miss them. No, it's going to be, I am really good on my own, actually. And I realize that I don't have to be on my own. Okay. Yes. And Alana, but I don't have to feel alone. I'm hearing that as well. And I don't have to feel that I would be alone should I not be with you. You know, it's one of those moments you elevate and you totally, you actually completely like transcend the paradigm of this connection for some of you, and also the meaning that it gave you. For some of you, you're going to have so many more suitors. Oh my God. You're going to be in a world that has no limits as you feel it when it comes to dating, when you resurrect from this. Okay. Yeah. King of Torches. I mean, all the people you date will be teaching this person a lesson by way of just showing up with you. I hear it like that. Oh, very interesting. That's very interesting. Why? I feel like that's a message right there to those who felt maybe that, yeah, for some of you, see what other stacks you're drawn to, but this person maybe like they're let's say like this, they're going to end up seeing maybe you with someone who kind of resembles them even, but like actually like is treating you right. Whoa. Yes. And this is going to be a great lesson for you in terms of, wow, I could actually find someone who would actually suit me and actually has the things that I liked about that person back there, but actually treats me right. Yeah. I'm hearing don't fall for the frog. And the way he will leap, should he have the pad. Okay, it's something like that. We're not even talking Prince Potential at this point. We're just talking leaping on the fucking pad. Just leaping. On a pad. It's like, yeah, the frog. It's like, what else would a frog do? Isn't that supposed to be like his whole like meaning of life kind of vibe? It's like, yeah, there's something kind of silly. Like you start realizing, I don't need to deal with this. And this person, so yeah, the macho, I'm hearing that as well, that they assert. Let's move into the next reading. We're going to move into stack 8, is it? I'm hearing that song because I'm real. What you see is what you get. All right, let's see here. Let's get a really quick card from them to you. Because I feel this person will feel the need to speak to you to redeem themselves. Just being near you is intoxicating. Oh, yeah. You guys, if you feel the need to sleep, go to sleep. Don't worry. No pressure at all. Of course, it should be felt that way. But yeah, I know this is a long series, but we're going to get through it. Whoever, if you feel guided to stay, feel free. But if you need to sleep, don't worry. Just being near you is intoxicating. Yeah. That doesn't mean anything to me. I'm hearing it like that anymore. Like, and for some of you, I just don't think this person is going to be confident even in like kind of, it's not going to be redeemable. 1, 2, I don't think it's going to be realistic. Even if they, I feel like they also have some sort of realization that it's like kind of embarrassing. It's like everyone is like kind of telling, like, it's like they want to maybe come back on stage and say like, hey, your love is intoxicating. It's like, actually, like, I love you. It's like, but then it's like the vibe is not right. They get booed off stage. Like everything is karmic kind of energy. So, and I think that they will realize that you were really good for them. Let's move into the next reading. I replay our conversations over and over. What's going on? And good in the sense that you also, yeah, whatever it is, you take it through. I replay our conversation. Okay, what's going on? And you inspire them to have realizations from that. So it's not just like, oh, was she good for me? Because it's like, no, it's like the realization that, you know, yeah, what's realistic in life. I hear that as well with vibration and how, that's realistic. I keep hearing that. Realistic. Definitely a message. A lesson is the crown chakra for that individual, and also the root chakra, Mars energy. So let's cleanse our chakra. Ugh, I feel like a nauseous energy right there. But yeah, for some of you, I would definitely do a cleanse as well for that last stack. And I would also, let's clear down the left side of the body. If you had, feel pressure on the ring finger, you may want to do, again, some sort of, cleanse, sage. For some of you, heart chakra exercises may really be helpful. And remembering that you are always you, no matter, how deep you swim in the ocean, no matter what it is you bring up with you and you collect, how many barnacles, so-called, how much debris. Okay, when you get out of the ocean and you come back to land, you can always pull all of that off and feel grateful that you came above water. So for air to realize that you don't have to deal with someone like that and something like that. So that's really the shadow work. Also from your side, remembering that the self-love work, realizing that no experience will define you. So doing the heart chakra work, really focusing on the heart chakra, really focusing on not just the heart chakra, but all the chakras. Okay, solar plexus, sacral, and the heart throat chakra will be really, really helpful. Let's go sage. If you have any content of this person, I would get rid of it. Obviously, just kind of living in that mind space of saying, I will move on and I will find someone new in my life, no question. And just kind of clearing the energy and clearing the back end. It's a matter of the assertion that you take on as well. Let's clear the root chakra, sacral chakra. Let's get into it. What's going on? I replay our conversations over and over. Love yourself first. Attraction. Something was immediate. Someone here, something about a voicemail. Some of you, you're not sure if you're in separation. I'm hearing that. Something is like not clear here. It's clear. Some of you, you're not sure if someone's into you or like if you're even friends or more than friends. It's like, I feel like someone's very confused here. I see a lot of Gemini energy. Some of you, maybe someone friend zoned or like they're acting like just friends, but then you feel like there's maybe something more, like you're not sure if maybe this person just wasn't clear with you. Some of you need to clear something maybe from a past cycle to be able to better understand and see what the situation is asking of you, or they do. In this case, I feel like I see someone here is like, I just keep seeing confused. Yeah, Hand of Cards is like, you're not sure if maybe, it's like, are they just saying that to me and like 5 other people? It's like, Hammer. Something is uncomfortable though. It's like, well, I don't want to assume that we're just friends. And then I don't want to assume that we're more than friends. It's like someone's leaving you, maybe feeling a little hanging here, but I don't think you're going to like assert it like hard enough here in this scenario to make it something make or break. Like, I don't see you wanting, that was the seduction card flipped over. I don't see you wanting to give an ultimatum, if that makes sense. Like for some of you, yeah, but I think that you do have to do that because, this is taking your time. This is taking your energy. And if we really come down to it, this is consuming your future. Okay, we have to think of it like that. Like every moment right now counts. And in the meantime, especially if you're like physical or flirting with this person, like your energy is going to that person. You can think, oh yeah, if I find someone new, but the truth is that this person's in your energy field, right? But always takes you out, whatever you feel. Somebody here maybe has some freckles or a mole. Yeah, so the thing is that your guides are making clear to you that you're actually maybe losing other opportunities. So this separation may be necessary for you to realize that the importance of your time and your energy and what you're giving yourself to and why. So, because I think right now it's like you're just kind of like, well, maybe like we're here for a reason and like, okay, well, I'll just keep going along for the ride. But then the question is, does this actually serve you? And is this person actually, more than funny? I hear that. Okay, so maybe you had an experience with this person and like it was you thought it was interesting, but then it's going on too long like that for some of you. The timing is just like, we've been friends for like 500 years. I mean, and I'm still seeing you like more than a friend. So then why are we doing that? And why is it that I am thinking like that, but I'm not observing that? So this is about manifesting. So I think someone here thinks a lot about what could be, but then they're not really like they're not really taking action in terms of the behavior they need to change to then attract the reality that they'd like. For some of you, you're allowing this person to kind of just subsist in your reality as just like sort of a friend. And if you want them as a friend, then be certain on that. If you don't want them just as a friend, be certain on that and really take it very clearly here with them, because and with yourself ultimately, and say, you know what, I think I'm going to step back because I don't want to just be friends with you. I want to be more than friends with you. And so think about it in the long term. Would I be okay being just friends with this person? No, then I got to step back. So for some of you, this is about getting real with the energy of manifestation, because otherwise, again, you're telling the universe, you're telling your higher self that you're not ready to elevate into true mastery of your future. In other words, saying, I create my future and I'm not a victim of how other people want to treat me. Okay. Yeah. Oh, they're choosing to treat me like a friend right now. Oh, they're choosing, maybe tomorrow they'll choose to treat me as more than a friend. You're not here for that when you're being a creator, right? So this is about saying, being very brave and saying, I will bring that tower out right there. There we go. Being very brave and saying, I will cause, and I'm not desperate, and I don't have to be with this person. King of Torches. If they want to also not show up for me in the way that, I mean, why aren't they questioning what's right for me? Why are they the one kind of determining where the golf ball is going to? And why is someone even determining that to begin with in the connection? Why are we not on the same playing field saying, hey, let's see where it goes. Me and you. Let's see what, maybe I want this tomorrow. Maybe you want that today. You know, this person is dominating the connection. I'm getting that just very clearly, possibly for some. And so let's get further. And it could be indirectly like, oh yeah, it's like they're treating me like a friend. They won't let me go. But then it's like, clearly there's more. We had a history and like, yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Let's continue. When knowing very well that you have something for them. That's the issue that I have here with this person here right now. Okay, let's clear love and light. But then you don't want to get weird on them. Maybe you don't want to get mean. I see for some of you, you really like this person. You want to rock the boat because they are giving you the impression that there is potential. With it is safe for you to love upright. You need to, though, get very brave and say, I am not afraid, okay, to know what I want. So some of you, you're acting like you don't know what you want kind of vibe when you do know what you want. And that's the issue. That's the main issue. I see that. So Spirit pulled you away to make it so that you saw it very clearly and didn't doubt it when you saw it in your own story, what it is that felt right for you. Give your relationship a chance. You know what feels right to you. That's the thing. But we can't get in that moment of like, but he's cute. That's the distraction. It's not that he's cute. It's that you're not being honest with yourself. Well, but like, you know, he's popular. Like maybe we can, no, that's not about that. This is about you knowing what you want in your life. That person will never tell you, will never be more important than what you know and what you tell to you is for you. So, you know, this is a matter, I mean, maybe they're projecting themselves. You're reading into maybe their projected energy, what they want you to feel about them. Like, oh yeah, like, look at me, I'm real cute. Like, you don't have to have your values anymore here all laid out as you otherwise would. This is something where you have to say, yeah, it's something of like, even a little bit of like, for some of you, a little bit of like a walker, not a talker. I'm hearing that actually interesting. A little bit of like maybe commitment phobe energy. And so, hey, if it's meant to be, push them to the limit, get very frank. If they're not going to get frank back, then, you know, it's not a Lloyd Wright situation. We're not building the house here on cards. Okay, together, kisses. No, because this is going to lead into the future. So the longer actually that you allow the situation to subsist, where you say, nah, all right, who knows what, they're going to get very used to that. And they're going to get used to seeing you as someone who doesn't take your life into account, okay, where you're just starting to live according to their, okay, understanding of how love works. This is about you and them, though, and this is really important for you to say, I am not also afraid of losing you if you are not able to show me who I see in you. Interesting. So this is about also elevating them to their potential. Let's continue. Let's clear it. Kisses heart with a key. Yeah, this person's like leading on. And they may say, oh, no, it's just like this person is trying to create a new sort of form of relationship where they say, oh, it's not quite friends and it's not quite more than friends. It's like ends. Two ends meet, you catch me? It's like they're trying to be maybe kind of like smart. Not really, how do we say? Like they're grateful for you. It's like, what's that bullshit? Let's clear it. Trying to be strategic, like kind of like, but there's a word. Like logical, intellectual about it, even. Some of you, this person says something, it just rubbed you the wrong way with good reason. Kisses, heart with a kiss, with a key. It's like, they maybe even said something. Yeah, you'll know. religious factors, express yourself. You need to push this person out of their pajamas in the relationship, or they're going to come on stage wearing that shit. And at that point, I don't know, do you also want to have your pajamas on? You want to be the pajama couple on stage, or do you want to yeah, I'm hearing, who will sing your song? Da-da-da-da-da. It's like when the shit hits the fan, you want to be looking like a superheroist. You don't want to be in your pajamas lagging. Like, in other words, don't let this person pull you back in your potential. Like, you want to show up front for your story. Like, I don't think you're someone who wants to wake up with pajamas for life. I'm hearing it like this. It's like you want to be really brave with, because this is making you feel like a little bit disempowered. Maybe it's like in the back of your mind, you're like, I'm not really getting what I want and deserve in this situation. Damn right. Damn straight you're not. Honeymoon in reverse. Yeah, they want to, this is the type of person. They even want to be in a relationship with you, but like without calling it a relationship, they want all of the benefits and perks of having a fucking relationship with you. Without I'm hearing I Can Go the Distance. I'm hearing that song. Yeah. No. Without, what were we going to say? They're kind of exhausting, you guys. This person's exhausting. They're draining your energy field with the chemistry in reverse. I think you're starting to get afraid as well. Are they going to like pull back like the kisses and the love? If like, I am like going to say I need a relationship. It's like, they fucking better do that right now, even before we get to that damn point. Because honestly, let's clear the throat chakra. Oh no. Guys, yeah, because they have some nerve, if not. And honestly, I don't want to say you may pull a stack, 5 gorilla, with whatever came through in the gorillas. Yeah, it's like in the outback, gorillas in the fucking mist. It's like in the midst of our kiss, it's like you may turn into a gorilla because this person is still telling you that y'all are not a goddamn thing. Please, I'm hearing here. It's not here comes the bride. It's please take the bride. Please take the bride off of the aisle if she doesn't have her eye on me on the aisle. It's like, let's clear. I don't know, God. Let's clear it on the back. Oh, I can't. No. Because it's not enough direction and like leadership and like honestly possibly even attraction. I mean, you're too mixed signal, bro. For some, yeah. Yeah, this is a moment. It's just, yes. Is this a gorilla in pajamas on stage? Kind of. Yes, it is. I think it would probably be very accurate. So unless that's your version of your story in the future, and you're thinking, damn, like, yeah, that's my, that's my midnight summer dream. It's like, if it is, I mean, you do you. We have all kinds of stories here. Okay, right, that we can play out on Earth. Okay, but it's something about someone's cousin. Okay, soulmate ever. It's like, for some mention of you, they want to triangulate. They want to even set you up with their cousin. I see an envelope here. Finances and career. They're saying something about their cousin. Oh, I'll like hook you up with my cousin. It's like, I think this is like a moment. It's like a little bit of like an astral fender bender. It's like your spirit guides are like, sorry, excuse me. We gotta like take her away. Yeah, she's not gonna be like here for your halter top. Okay. Oh, I know, sir. You're saying it's your pajamas. I got you. I don't know. I'm just seeing a gorilla. He's wearing like a halter top PJ set. Oh my God. It's like, sir, you need, yeah. I know. I'm hearing I'm knee deep, aren't I? It's like you're knee deep right this way with us. It's like he's got I don't know. If you're feeling guided to the 4th or 5th staff, there could be some overlap. Now let's continue. Let's continue. Let's backtrack. Let's clear it. Actually, it's like it's like we gotta just clear it. It's like this is one of those moments. Like I can't believe I dated his like mustache. It's like that's. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what I was there for. I'm hearing that. Oh my God. I'm hearing Nargis. Is that a name? Nargis. This is like one of those moments that like made Oprah Winfrey. Okay, to be so fucking inspired. I don't know her history, but like so inspired to start a fucking show to I'm hearing who will save who will save all the other ladies. I'm hearing that who fucking like are about to experience a fucking Godzilla of a gorilla in a fucking setup of fucking pajama set looking like fucking halter to the top of the neck looking like that. That's what I'm talking about. What halter tech to the halter techie. I'm hearing halter top. It's not. He's not even a gorilla. He's just the halter top. I see. He's just like it's a walking halter top. Okay, let's go. Release your ex. Deception. Okay. This is like the experience that like inspired like fucking like Dr. Phil. Okay, I'm hearing to start his show on the pill. I'm even hearing that. I don't know. Okay, it's one of those moments. It's like you will be on stage. You will be giving your fucking speech. I would like to thank. Okay, that one dude. I'm here to like this. I don't even know what is on his head these days. I don't know what I don't know what's going on. But today I am no longer with that man. And this is the saving grace. And like honestly, I think you will just be so grateful. It's like this is what helps you teach your children what's real. What's real. This is for some. Let's kind of go around. Let's watch around. Yeah. No, this is a moment. Like you will maybe even start a whole career off of this. You will start a blog, a vlog. You're going to be like a teacher one day. It's like, okay, forgiving and learning, and then pay attention to red flags. So yeah, it's like, I will teach the children how to fucking ascertain, okay, red flag from green from gray. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know, take it as you will. So this is maybe even like related to like spiritual work. So let's move on. And will we like take his halter top off of him at least to like tell him that that's the problem? It's like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's continue. Let's get I'm hearing fast pass. I see a chinchilla here. I don't know. You're honestly like moving so quickly through some kind of karmic story here. I feel this is going to be a shift that's like really quick. If this is resonating, hit the like button. Thank you guys so much for your support. Let's get further. When will you see these shifts the strongest? I feel like they like froze this dude and they gave you the chance to leave. I see it like that. It's like he was gonna leave you. It's like, they froze him and now it's like you left. This is for sun in Aquarius. It's like maybe you had the realization while he was like sort of like missing. I hear that. Yeah, possibly like you had an epiphany. Venus in Libra in reverse. Mercury in Scorpio. Okay. Whew. Got some tension in the neck there. Let's continue. For some of you that play volleyball or something, I'm hearing Golden Girls. Something about volleyball. Let's continue. I don't want to see the dude shirtless. I'm good. I'm hearing that. It's like you thought you were there for his like body. I'm hearing that. It's like, what is even hanging off of the dingling? I don't know. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Yeah, whichever the witch was, who made me fall in love with even his like prized possession of a disaster that was our last moment together. It's like, this is gonna, let's clear it. Be my ode to her, and she'll also be mentioned on stage. We're not fucking giving that speech. Let's clear it. Oprah Winfrey, zygote, baby child with Dr. Phil. I got a new show going. Meet you on Sunday. I'm hearing at your church. I'm gonna drop you off. Let's clear it. I don't know what that's going to for everybody, but I don't know. Someone's embarrassed even. It's like when your parent has that one person they don't talk about in their past. It's like, I dated like someone. All right, let's continue. Honeymoon up, right? Let's go. Yeah, I just keep hearing disaster or something. Something fell apart. It's like the whole stage set for some of you. That's because everyone realized it's like he's a gorilla, he's on stage, and he's wearing pajamas, and then it doesn't add up. Now, for some of you, this gave you time, okay, to run away. This is what I'm getting. Honeymoon. There's a reason for everything. Spirit is saying, trust in the process. We repeat. It's like you start to see it for what it is. Like you start to see the pajamas on the gorilla. You start to see the gorilla for the gorilla. You start to see the gorilla on the stage and the pajamas and the halter top and the acid gorilla at the Oscar. And then you start to realize, like, this is not my boyfriend. I'm hearing that as well. Or like my girlfriend, or like my story. Let's continue. Now, indecision in reverse. Indecision reverse. Venus, let's go back to okay, something going strange about social stuff. You can honestly let that whole satchel go through the chute and not even call it trash, not be worried about it, not be worried what you called it. I'm hearing that as well. For some of your spirit guides giving you like an easy pass to just release something and not worry about it ever again. Whew. You must have worked really hard to get that one. All right, religious factors are right. Like you got a free pass to like ghost this person. In other words, this person's karma. Take it as you will. Release factors are bright. Release factors, religious factors are bright. I feel like your guides are like fucking a little bit snarky here, like giving you hints and tips. And yeah, you gonna get a fast pass. I hear that again to understand how to sort of maneuver through the situation. Mercury and Scorpio. It's like I feel like spirit guides giving you VIP access. Love yourself first coming through it bright. You're gonna be given actually some sort of gift, maybe some kind of way to easily sort of even move on from this. Let's get further. Oh, spirit guides make it easy on you with this one, I feel. Jupiter and Gem, Sun in Cancer. It will be a very interesting season. So thank you for tuning in. Love and light. Let's go to the energy. Very, very exciting transitions. Let's move into the next sign. And you're going to be an inspiration, I feel, for a lot of people here. So let's get, yeah. I think like also, guys, a way that you'll know is this person just kept you lingering, kind of stalling. Like I see like a car going in a roundabout. Let's get one quick message from them, even though, because honestly, you may be the one ending up roasting. Okay, I hope that you can forgive me one day. I know that I crossed the line with you in reverse. I remember every detail of that day in reverse. I wish I could take back my words. Yeah, so there's a realization over time. But actually immediately I feel as well, like they most likely, yeah, there's something clear. Let's move into the next stack. I love you unconditionally. There's something that they realize, like, okay, but they're not actively communicating. Like they know they're not being upfront. I love you unconditionally. Let's clear it. They know they're not being clear. So they feel guilty. Let's move into the next. I love you. What is going on? You are not talking to this person? I'm hearing I care about you. Someone's I feel you are, someone, okay. Something got, there's a lot of love here. A lot of love here. I don't think this is like a golden hour of a relationship that was more like not worth it, or you realize something wasn't true. No, this is real, guys. This is real. I feel that this is a moment though where someone maybe stepped away because they realize it's real and they don't want to come through when they're not really going to be giving you the absolute. For some of you, they may feel that they don't deserve you, even. I'm hearing that, and they made a decision, okay, that was going to be the best in the long run. Keyword. I feel this person does have a very particular factor in mind when having made this decision. For some of you, they felt bad. For some of you, they really feel that they're not good enough for you in some sense. Like they may find you very attractive for some of you, and they're just uncomfortable. Maybe they want to work on their body here. I see that Mercury in Aries. As long as they're not planning to wear a halter top and bring it back to the last second, we're good. Okay, Mars and Scorpio. For some of you, there's something that they really, they don't know if you want to let them back in. Even I see that. I think this is a person who knows you. I hear that actually very well, and knows there's a lot of potential here, and they do realize that you guys would make a great match. I see that as well. And looking at this couple in the backdrop, like, they haven't forgot these memories. If you guys were physical together, they really like you. They really remember you physically as well. And they have a lot of respect for the potential. I don't see this person being impulsive. I see them holding back. And you may feel, that, this is very tough. Okay, Venus in Virgo. But I think you also may understand ultimately and respect this person as well and their decision, because they do want to be there for you in the right way, possibly down the line. Engagement ring at the base of Mars and Scorpio. The camera at the base of Mercury in Aries. Something wasn't going to add up, and they maybe kind of realized that, and they wanted to step away before they overpromised, or they kind of made a situation worse even, or maybe they felt they were like kind of giving you, like they were leading you on. And yeah, let's get further. For small number, they don't know maybe if you even like still like them, or if you're going to be attracted to them. They want to actually really think of you in a high light, and so maybe they feel that this is someone who takes themselves very seriously. Like, they will feel insecure if they feel that they're leading someone on and they're not actually able to show up. They will feel weird about themselves. So let's get a little bit further and see what's what. We have twin flames here in the theme. I get kind of like a gentle energy, but very deep here as well. Very passionate. They may... Moon and Sag. Let's see here. I think they're actually hoping that you guys can have a story. They want to have a future with you. What stack is this, by the way? I'm hearing everything will be all right. Like, maybe you're really missing this person. Maybe this person's really missing you. Like, you guys just barely missed each other, or there's something like kind of like star-crossed lovers energy a little bit. Like, the energy just wasn't right at a certain point and you guys had to step away. Like, I feel this person's really thinking about you. They haven't forgotten about you. And they do remember you. So this person's very sentimental. I'm sure that they most likely are not just like getting together with people, like just, you know, for the sake of the thrill. I think they're really, when they are with someone, they really are with them and they think about them and they don't really forget them. So usually I'm hearing this. This is like someone very deep and sentimental and very interesting. I hear that as well. Yeah, I think they feel bad, guys. There's something maybe they did or said they weren't able to extend the most that they felt they could to you. They feel that you're too good for them. I'm hearing that as well. Queen of Pentacles, strength. I think that they realize that you really do love them, and they realize how much you love them, and they realize that they have a lot to give as well, but that they're not going to do that in this present circumstance. So they have to step back as they see it momentarily. I see this person coming back. I don't see this being a long-term. Okay, I see this being more like maybe they need to gather their thoughts. Maybe they felt kind of weird about, I think they were overwhelmed. This person is likely to be a thinker, a very heavy thinker. They like to take time to think, make sure they understand their decision before taking it on. Ace of Cups, 9, 10 of Swords. I think you have a very strong connection with this person. A lot of love, sentimental energy. I'm seeing the letter S here. Very sentimental. They think about the long-term. They think about when you guys will be gray and old kind of vibe. They think about when you are, 2 of Cups. This is very meaningful, guys. Yes. Even the separation, it's like even through the separation, you guys feel that you cannot really feel the separation. 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. I feel you guys here have dreams of one another, telepathic, very telepathic. Some of you, even the separation, like you can respect them. You can respect that, they're doing it for you. I hear that as well, and them. And that this is something that will be needed. Okay. And it can be a physical separation. King of Swords. This person will come through. I don't think that they're going to, they're not going to be pushing this. Okay. Connection, like to the very limit. Oh, man, stuck 9. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, I think for some of you feel like maybe this person is really in love with you, but they just have trouble telling you that. And I think that you're correct. Queen of Swords in reverse, King of Swords upright. I think some of you, like, maybe sometimes you get into like debates or arguments about what it is that you're doing with this connection or in this connection or with this person at times, but then you realize that there's a lot more to the story. And I think you pull back a little bit. You try to get like a little softer with your communication. For some of you, this person is trying to be more assertive. I don't see, like, I see a little bit of this, a little bit of the Virgo energy. I think it was from the third stack, where someone was very intellectual, but I see this more as not in like a prejudice or a judgmental way. It's more like, this is on me and I got to do this right. And I don't want you to think that, you know, I'm a museum piece that doesn't move and I'm just here stagnating. And I'm just here standing here, like, not like looking, you know, at you. I'm hearing that as well. They want to admit something to you. They really like you. Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords. There's something that, this is someone, they're very responsible and they take everything seriously. Chariot, they may even be thinking of moving or moving to you or some kind of travel, vacation, translocation. It's cleared in the throat chakra. What's this? I feel this is a different person. Maybe they even like took time to think, you know, maybe this is serious, like in terms of, do they want to marry you? Do they want to be in a long term? And like they're thinking about maybe even a ring here. I'm seeing that here. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like they'll try to keep it lighter though. They'll try to under impress you if they feel they can't show up. Talking in reverse, lightning in reverse, abundance of right. But then I feel like you're like, no, but I love you. Like I like you. And like, it's a whole moment, like for some of you here. I feel like you guys are both gentle, but demonstrative enough in your connection that you're able to sort of keep this going. Let's get further. Let's get here. When it is that there will be a major sort of shake to this energy, when might you have sort of a major movement and change? I think sometimes they worry that maybe like they're not good enough. I hear that again, or that you're going to judge them, or that, you know, they don't feel happy sort of with the way that they see themselves. Mercury in Scorpio. I feel they're a very slow mover. They may have a lot of earth in their chart. Let's get a card on that. Maybe they even like sometimes get hard on you, but like they really mean to get hard on themselves, and they may have stepped away due to that as well. It is safe for you to love up, right? I feel they have an image of how they want to come off, of how they want to treat you. And when they're not able, and they know it for themselves that they're not able to show up in that space, then they just don't. Let's get here a little further. Yeah, I feel for some of you, this person pulled themselves back because they need to be ready. Mercury and Pisces. I think they really admire you. They realize that you also deserve really the best. They may have even stepped away. I'm getting a little bit of that Sagittarius energy where someone got on the boat and then someone ran after them. This is someone here who realizes that you also really deserve a lot in your life here. And so they may step back to sort of see, like, they'll give you the so-called chance, like, move on, you know, kind of vibe. But I feel for some of you have enough, again, passion, love, that you really reignite the flame. And if you do, then it's meant to be, right? Saturn in Gemini. Retreat in reverse. Yeah, that's going to be a very key phase. Saturn in Gemini. Throat chakra. Something going on with the throat chakra that needs to definitely be cleared here. We have Venus in Aries. Some kind of major development here. When Venus goes into Aries, for somebody may want to admit something, confess something. Okay, getting to know each other. Yeah, this person is distant from you. They played it distant. I see that for a period of time, a long time. You guys most likely were friends for a long time before you, yeah, okay. This is about balancing expectations. I think they're going to eventually come through. You will have, I'm hearing you will have a fight. You may have an argument or something like this. Maybe it's a matter of timing, but I think you will eventually, yeah, justice. You will come through. This comes through at the base of Mercury and Scorpio, Mercury and Pisces. This may be a very intense transition, but you will understand the height of their love. You will understand the meaning and the passion, and behind the words as well. Three Cups in reverse. Somebody will prove something to you, and this is a moment that's actually quite necessary. So for some of you, maybe even it's reminding me of the readings where, you know, it's like whatever comes up at this time, like whatever comes up is actually for the better, and so your love will be stronger. Like if you are in separation and you're meant to be, the separation will make you stronger. So take it as you will. We'll see you in the next videos, and we do have the moon in Scorpio as well. There, we're riding up on that full moon in just here a few days. Let's get a card here for that. Wedding in reverse, engagement right. Somebody wants to reignite with you. They want to reconnect with you. They want to remind you that this is also possible. For somebody, they don't want you to lose them. They don't want you to lose them. And I'm hearing like forget about them kind of vibe. The moon, yeah, they really miss you. They really love you, and they want you to know that. King and Queen of Cups with the Empress. For some of you, this is the Hierophant. Okay, some of you, this person want, the Ace of Wands in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, Lovers in reverse. They want to admit something. King of Wands in reverse. They want to get clear on something physically. They want to get clear on something in terms of how they actually appear for the connection to show up. Let's move into the next step. Clear throat chakra could be related to some sort of vacation. I'm hearing that they I feel this person cries over you. I'm hearing that as well. Okay. Like they really think about it and they may feel bad at times. Something about the distance. Okay. I wish things could be different. Yeah. I hid who I really am from you. It's time for me to heal now in reverse. And I am grateful for the spiritual lesson in reverse. I think you guys have a very strong connection. It's like you're able to talk through the miles. It's very intuitive, very telepathic. So it's almost like you both understand. I regret lying to you upright. What's going on here? I'm hearing like everything they do it for you. I hear that. I'm hearing that with I hid who I really am. So maybe it's like they tried to like kind of leave the situation like for your good, so-called, but then it's like you come back, you're like, no, it's like I want to be with you kind of vibe. So maybe you guys validate one another with your expression and your bravery. I regret lying to you. What's going on? Stack 10. New love. For some of you, someone moved on. You're wondering if like this is possible. Like, did they move on? New love chemistry. Work on your solar plexus chakra. This is what I'm getting for some. Really, really keep, no matter what, okay, focus on you, no matter what. Never let a situation, whether or not you will reconcile or not, impact your chakras. Never let someone and what they do in their life impact what you do in yours. If someone is going to show up, let them actually be there and let them actually show you that they're there. For some of you, I would not count on someone coming through also another person to you. So maybe in the form of an alias, in the form of on astral. No, let's clear the sacral and the root chakra and the solar plexus. Oh, definitely the root, sacral, and solar plexus. You need to clear the energy. This is for some of you. Some of you, this is a past life soulmate. It may even be for some of you someone who has they're not here. They're not here. Okay, so keys and a ring. I would recommend stepping out of this connection for at least a period of time so that I feel like your spirit guides, you're going to have an awakening. You're going to realize like if this is real. Take the time to step away and really see what it is, because I see that you don't have a physical 3D connection yet. I'm even hearing that with this person. Maybe you're like really wondering or worrying about them. I would get into the present here and now, ground yourself, focus on earth energy, focus on fire energy, really get back into leadership energies here because there's a lot of mysterious energy. So let's get into the different energies further. And I think Spirit is saying like do this quickly, rather quickly. Four of Pentacles. You may want to do like an actual, you may want to move even. I'm hearing that. Change, move locations, move. Yeah. So Spirit is saying like until you clear the cycle, then it's going to be hard to, get it. Yeah. So I would do clearing. Let's get here into major turning points here. You know what? We'll leave it at that. So keep focused on your story. Let's move into the last stack. Guys, it is 11, right? Is the last stack. Or is this the 10th? Does anybody know? Just in case. We lost track. Is it for sure 11? Okay. Oh, well, if it's not. I wish I had treated you better. You were the best thing in my life. I am not available. I love you. I hide behind material things in reverse. Finding out the truth crushed me. I think it is 11, because I remember we only had that one card for number 10. Finding out the truth crushed me. We will, and then this whole stack popped out for 11. We will be together again. Clear throat chakra. The timing just wasn't right for us as well coming through. I'm afraid to contact you. There might be two people here or something else. Good. Someone here is waiting on you. If you chose a second, maybe that you're not sure if it's time to reconnect. I lost myself for a little while. Something about the timing, like literally wasn't right, and that card came through. Okay, so let's get further. Something about a physical location, or something about actually like a physical meetup. Maybe something didn't happen. It didn't manifest. It didn't work. It was not possible even. Maybe someone here tried to meet up with you and just the timing. I just keep hearing that. So let's get a little further. I see like a really busy environment here. Some of you were encouraged to step out of the situation, and actually rather quickly. Somebody here may have a child. For some of you, you are in separation because, I mean, this is the best way to handle a situation. Either way you had to handle the situation is what I'm hearing. So this was kind of like the best way possibly. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Something is like off. I also see that. Like it's not making sense. I hear that again. It's not adding up. It's not working. It may be that you're actually not able to like actually communicate. That can also be. Something is turned off. I hear that. I hear that with the timing just wasn't right for us. I'm afraid to contact you, and I lost myself for a little while. Something like quickly, I feel like the circumstance wasn't good. Like somebody was not going to be able to communicate or interact, and so they just stepped away. So strange. This car just like, it's pouring outside. Someone could be, it's weird. I saw this car with the lights, but they went in the wrong direction. I don't know if they ended up going through that roundabout. Okay, anyways, for some of you, somebody doesn't feel comfortable about something here. They know that this is going to be uncomfortable maybe for someone, like, so they just kind of they moved. I even hear that. They moved away. They moved to the side. You deserve love, children. Finances and career. Something about the timing. I feel they couldn't offer what was needed at that time. So they had to end the conversation. They had to leave. Something wasn't open. Something about the timing. I'm hearing that. Something was closing, a door opening, romantic feelings. I see chaos here a bit. Like maybe there are even people in the environment. I just keep seeing that. Maybe somebody here was like alone. It's like, I feel like this is not the so-called end. We have wedding in reverse and true love in reverse. I feel like someone even left someone hanging, like, because they knew they were going to come back in this particular situation. If you chose the stack, this person is thinking about you. Like they're definitely thinking about you. Maybe they're not talking, but they're thinking about you a lot. Reconciliation. I feel like they're trying to even communicate to you, tell you like, hey, I'm here. It's not that this is not, it's not that this is not important to me. Saturn in Cancer. I see this person is actively wanting and trying to reconcile with you, reconnect with you, Moon in Aquarius, but they feel awkward about like the context, the timing, the space. They don't want to make a decision as well that would be rash or rushed. There's something they have to get squared away before they can really come through to you. And I think this may have to do with some kind of factor that's very important, like family, maybe even a child. Again, I hear that Sun in Leo, Mercury in Taurus. They have to prepare even to communicate to you about something very particular, or to someone about something. Sun in Aquarius. They may have a child, or they need to talk to their child about you or something like that. They have to prepare their family before they introduce you to their family, even kind of vibe. Venus in Cancer, Sun in Capricorn. Something very important, like they're going to have to tend to this before they can really interact with you in any other kind of way. Jupiter and Libra. I want to get on what else they want to tell you. I feel they fear something in the environment, but they have to be brave. It's like maybe they're worried that like there's another person who may have your heart should they walk away, but then they're saying to themselves, I have to do what's right. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. This is literally the energy, guys. This is literally the energy, guys. This person has you in their mind, in their heart, in their soul, in their being, in their spirit. They know that you are also, for some of you, the one for them. This is possibly part of the reason why they moved away. I'm hearing they moved back. They took a step back because they needed to see clearly how they could really come through to acknowledge that. And it says, just being near you is intoxicating. I want to tell you how I feel. I feel like someone can't talk. It's like, this is that energy. Remember, it's like of the person who wants to say, I love you, but then they're mute in the beginning. I think it was this person will come back. I'm seeing that. But in the 10 stack reading, in the 10 days, in the next 10 days, what's happening between you and this person, in the intro, there was like someone who wanted to talk. Let's clear. They feel maybe very like they fear coming off as insincere, that you won't trust them. So they want to step away. They feel this is the way to do it. You speak to me through music. I think this person feels you through certain aspects of their life. And then it's like they want to tell you something, but then they can't tell you something. It's a little bit of like a reverberation, but that doesn't have the outlet. But interestingly, that might be part of the story. Let's get a little further. I want you, and I wonder if you're happy without me. For a small number of you, they may be keeping an eye on you and like trying to see if you are going to like kind of move on. But I don't see them wanting to tell you that because they don't want you to not move on, because they feel like you, okay, because you, okay, they're fucking in love with you guys. And so I feel like you're also really in love with this person, but take it as you will. If you have already detached, if somebody's toxic, you move on. This is more like that this should resonate with you. It shouldn't be like, oh, you just had boundaries and then now you want to bring them back into the convo. For some of you, right, you see what I'm saying? Keep your boundaries if you've had boundaries. For some of you though, they want to make sure that you're not going to like not move on, okay, just because they are sort of like expecting, because they are telling you because they're telling you and demonstrating to you that they're interested in you, if that makes sense. Like they want total like lack of bias when it comes to your life. I hear, and you're making decisions for yourself. So some of you, they pull themselves like way back. For some of you, they have a child or something about children, or there's something they're embarrassed about. Let's get a little further. What is it? And yeah, what are we gonna do? I feel like they also have to get their so-called talk straight before they can really open up the conversation with you. There's something maybe they want to like talk about, but this person misses you. I hear that as well. Okay. Yeah, but they're very hesitant. This reminds me of that last stack. You guys remember? It was a little fox card. Which reading was it? What are you not seeing in this connection? Something like that? It was the last stack. That person was like really, really, really very gentle energy. Like they really want to talk to you, but they just feel it's not the right time. Maybe they feel it's not the right thing for you too. But then it's like, I see you're like, no, but I want to talk to you. Okay. For some of you, maybe they're afraid of being like a so-called bad influence. For some of you, it's almost like I wanted to save you for me kind of vibe. It can be, I don't see it as like but take it as you will. Like you'll know if this is something that's actually like really toxic for you. Maybe they're not telling you this though. Maybe they feel this is their, the so-called feeling. They fear that they're also not good enough for you, that you could just kind of move on and be with anybody. For some of you here, it was that stack though, where someone really didn't want to like step on someone's toes as well, but it wasn't an act of or demonstration of their love. Let's get here a little further. this person is going to come back, guys. I feel they're like very in the heat of their emotions, very in the heat of like, you know, their feelings. But like, I'm looking at the rain outside. Like, no matter how hard the rain pours, like it will stop at a certain point. Let's get further. Maybe like even, you know, they're waiting for the weather to sort of change, and they may even like move, like, you know, it's kind of like the weather's different in different places. So maybe they kind of move, maybe they go on a little break, a vacation even, and then they come back and they're just sort of like more clear-headed. We have the runner on Mercury and Virgo. Maybe it's a metaphorical break, like they sort of just kind of actually clear their mind. Maybe they sort of, again, distance themselves. And not necessarily that they're moving, but just that they, metaphorically, I'm hearing they may be sort of transitioning. How do we say? Taking a break. I'm hearing I Will Be Your Spider-Man or something like that. Something Spider-Man. It's a song. So yeah, I see it as more like regeneration. So maybe they just they're taking time apart. Now we have here the snake on Saturn and Gemini. I feel like they don't want you to be worried about something, or they don't want you to have something in mind. I feel like let's go to crown chakra. They will realize that this should not be a factor, and that they should not allow another person to dictate the way that you guys carry out how they express their true love. I see that. Engagement ring on top of Saturn and Cap. So this is huge. I feel like Saturn and Cap is a big deal. This is a major moment. And I feel like whatever went down during that cycle of Saturn and Cap was significant, profound. Most likely there was something that took place, very particular, a decision. And so, yeah, I feel like for some of you, this is a moment, and maybe even that will come in the future, but also most likely a moment during that period where you guys even kind of had this clarity, okay, and you decided on something. We have the runner on, again, Mercury and Scorpio, again, the snake, Saturn and Gemini. We have the butterfly wants to come through in reverse on Mars and Scorpio. I think this is going to be a heavily Plutonic relationship overall. Like you and this person most likely also you probably have Pluto contacts in your birth chart, in your synastry, but also in your birth chart, very heavily Plutonic. At least one of you, I see that. But either way, you both trigger each other's Pluto. I see that. But the butterfly in reverse, this is something, yeah, very important and necessary to remember, that the transformation and the evolution is not necessarily that it is a negative thing. Some of you here, you're going through experiences that you realize all of these sort of are very much meaningful and necessary, and they are to be actually held in a space of gratitude and held in a space of appreciation. Let's go through our chakra, let's backtrack, even if it's very challenging. So I think you guys are actually the type that could handle separation, right? Where you'll be like, it makes us stronger. Like, and we realize independently that if it is that we, you know, are separated, and we still come together, it's meant to be. Okay, so this is a matter of doing the shadow work and knowing that it's not like I just want this to work out at all costs. It's like, it's a matter of, if we are in separation and then we come together, it is a testament that we've done our shadow work. So it's kind of like a so-called reward. It's so-called good. Okay, yeah, to realize, okay, and if we don't come together, then it's like you don't point fingers, you don't, you know, point blame. I hear that ultimately. This is a very balanced connection, actually, but there is still karma. So most likely the separation is due to something contextually. Healthy choices and kisses, Mars and Pisces. So Mars and Pisces will likely be some sort of really major sort of point in the conversation. So be it that it is going to be the upcoming here, we have Mars and Pisces here still. So it could be a very particular message. Mars and Aries will be shifting later. I think it's in the month. Yeah, they really love you. I feel like they're going to make it clear. Really obvious. May 24th, Mars steps into Aries. So yeah, there's something that you guys are sort of deciding on, maybe even together, that you will make very clear to one another that, hey, I'm still here. I'm still devoted. I'm also hearing that I'm still making the right decisions for myself. And maybe that you're apart physically. The golden mirror up top, Saturn, but it could be however, Saturn, it could be also metaphorically separated. The golden mirror, Saturn and Virgo. Some of you, it's like, I feel like no matter what, like you may even realize, you know what, even though we're so cold apart, like I feel like I'm still with you. Date Venus in Aries. I feel someone here is going to make a gesture, a very grand gesture, okay, that makes it sort of extremely obvious, yeah, that this is a very deep connection to them. And the most important conversation here is that associating with unraveling the storyline of codependency. And I feel like you guys both appreciate that that is a concept here that is being worked through. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light. We'll see you in the next videos. Let me know how this resonates. Bye. Always take it as you will.